Imagine waking up to find your family gone, your neighbors dead in the streets, and your town eerily silent. This wasn't a nightmare. It was Europe's reality during the Black Death, the deadliest pandemic in history. But what if I told you this plague didn't just destroy Europe? It reshaped it forever. It all started in 1347, when 12 ships from the east arrived in Sicily. But they didn't just bring goods, they carried an invisible killer. Tiny fleas, living on black rats, carried a deadly bacterium. Once the disease spread to humans, it moved at a terrifying speed. Within months, the Black Death had reached every corner of Europe. Entire villages were wiped out. No one was safe. Not kings, not peasants, not even the clergy. Over the next 5 years, up to 50 million people perished, nearly half of Europe's population. With no knowledge of bacteria, people turned to desperate measures. Plague doctors wore strange masks, thinking herbs in the beak would protect them. It didn't. Some believed the plague was divine punishment and whipped themselves to atone for sins. Others locked themselves inside, only to die in isolation. Fear and paranoia spread faster than the disease. Rumors led to mass persecutions, as people desperately searched for someone to blame. But strangely, from all this devastation came transformation. With so many dead, labor was scarce, and for the first time, peasants could demand higher wages. The strict feudal system that had ruled Europe for centuries began to collapse. The plague also weakened the church's power. People began questioning its authority, setting the stage for the Renaissance, a rebirth of science, art, and innovation. In a way, the Black Death didn't just end an era, it started a new one. Today, the very same bacteria that caused the Black Death still exists, but science has given us the tools to fight it. Still, history teaches us one thing: civilization can change overnight, and the next global catastrophe might be closer than we think. So here's the question: if another pandemic struck today, would we be ready? Or would history repeat itself?